Hey guys, Boris the midwife here. Guys, in today's video, I'll be talking about effacement in labor. This is a term that is commonly used by labor and delivery nurses, midwives, gynecologists, and obstetricians. And if you're a woman who has been pregnant before and got into labor, you may have heard your midwives or your labor and delivery nurses say you're 50% efface or you're 80% efface, or maybe you are 100% efface or you are totally on efface. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to do my best to explain it in such a way that women of reproductive age, pregnant women, and women who go into labor, they can understand. So let's start by defining what effacement is. Effacement basically is how thin your cervix is during labor. That's all you need to know about effacement. But us as trained labor and delivery nurses or trained midwives, we are expected to write down effacement. After examining a woman's cervix, we are expected to write down how effaced her cervix is in percentages. Yes, effacement is being recorded in percentages. So if you examine a woman and the woman is about 3 centimeters dilated, we are expected to write how effaced that lady is. Is she 30% effaced, 50% effaced, or she's on efface? So guys, you need to know that, first of all, effacement is how thin your cervix is. And secondly, effacement is being recorded depending on the dilatation of a woman's cervix. In this chart above, which is the Bishop's score chart, I can tell you that when a lady is close, that's the cervix of a woman is close during labor, then you are expected to say that that woman is about 0 to 30% effaced. And if she is 1 to 2 centimeters dilated, you are expected to say that she's 40 to 50% effaced. And if she's 3 to 4 centimeters dilated, you are expected to say that she's 60 to 70% effaced. Effacement again refers to how thin a woman's cervix is. But trust me, guys, out of experience, I can confidently tell you that a lady at 3 centimeters can be 100% effaced. She does not need to be 60 to 70% effaced. Because if we define effacement by how thin a woman's cervix is, there are women who are 3 centimeters, but their cervix is already so thin that we describe them by saying they are pepper thin. Thin like the edges of an A4 sheet or the edges of a plain leaf exercise book. But whereas a woman can be at 7 centimeters dilated, but she's about 40% effaced. That's because her cervix is still very thick and rigid. So when you start practicing and you get the experience, you realize that these values don't always add up. It's out of experience that you can really determine how effaced a woman is. Because it doesn't always mean that being 3 centimeters dilated, you will be 60 to 70% effaced. You can be 3 centimeters dilated and 100% effaced. That means your cervix is already so pepper thin that we are just waiting for good contractions for the baby to come and push, and that's all. So guys, that's basically what effacement is. Effacement is how thin your cervix is, and most of the time is being determined based on how dilated a woman is. But out of experience, like I said, you're going to know that it varies. It's not always standard with what they give us in school. It varies. So guys, please like this video, share the video, and I hope to see you all in my next video.